What's up, everybody? King Richard bringing you my ESO Sorcerer Stamina build. This Stamina build is amazing so far. I'm really loving it. I'm enjoying it. I'm not switching back to Magic anytime soon. I'm having fun with it. I'm going to master it, and I hope you guys do the same thing also. So before we hop into it, let's give a huge shout out to Odin Forge for inspiring both my Nightblade and Stamina Sorc build. He is a Stamina Nightblade who runs Sword and Shield. He's in medium armor. He's really tanky. And I fought him a long time ago, and ever since that day, I've been wanting to run builds that were similar to that. So I took that concept and I tweaked it. And huge shout out to him for inspiring me to do that. So I will link his YouTube channel down below if you guys want to check him out. So I'm going to try to keep this as fast as possible. I am a red guard. 20 points health, 20 points stamina. You guys can see my stats and my recovery. Everything is really good. I am a werewolf. My boon is the warrior. That is my Mundus Stone. It's going to give you increased weapon damage. Let's go ahead and hop right into the armor sets. So we're going to be running 5 pieces of the Jack of the Twinsisters set. So that's body, head, gloves, legs, and boots. All of these pieces are enchanted with maximum stamina. The traits are stock. You cannot change the traits because this is not a craft set. This is acquired through PvP. If you want to get this set, you can buy it from guild stores, or you can PvP it and spend your AP to get it. The other sets we're running is 3 pieces of the Hawkeye sets. That's belt, and 2 rings from the Hawkeye. That's going to give you maximum stamina. 1 piece of Bloodspawn, stamina recovery, Covenant's choker, and Covenant's shield. This is going to give you stamina recovery also. Master sword. Your main DPS ability is a puncture ability, and that's going to heal you every time you do DPS. So every second that you're attacking with this build, you're getting healed for 2 to 3.5k. It's huge. It works out really good. Highly recommended. Twinsisters. The reason why I'm using this set: stamina recovery, maximum stamina, weapon crit. The 5-piece set, when blocking, 20% chance to cause attacker to bleed for 8,100 physical damage over 8 seconds. This can crit on that, and I've seen the crit actually do 3,500 damage. It does a lot of damage, and each tick is 1 second, and the whole build, when it comes together, it's just good damage over time. So that's why I'm running the Twinsisters. It's a really good set. Don't knock it until you try it. I know it may not look like the best, but it is amazing when it's actually in action, and I'm going to continue to show you guys clips of it as we go throughout this build video. My other weapon is the Master Greatsword. This is really good. Cleave abilities hit for 729 additional damage, while equipped it increased weapon damage by 182. That's the real reason we're using it, because while we have this on, we get a damage bonus of 182. So this helps out a lot. Now, if you guys, really fast, you don't want to use a two-hander, you have Vigor, you have Master Sword, you really don't need Raleigh Hill. This is what I'm using it for. You can swap out a bow, you can use Hasty Retreat, and Boundless Storm. You can get out of any situation really fast. You can use Dual Wield, Dominion Sword, Master Sword, or any sword of your liking for that bonus, or you can use 2 Dominion Swords and get that reduced cost of ultimate abilities. That will help you a lot. If you want to use dual wield and still cyclone. So you have a lot of choices with this build. Swap it out. I change it depending on situation, and I switch it around instinctively sometimes. Okay, so before we go into the abilities, let's look at the passives. You want to get all your Red Guard passives. Assault, Emperor, and Support, you want to get all those passives. You want to get Slayer, Banish the Wicked, Skill Tracker. Major Skill, you don't need any of those passives. Undaunted Metal, Undaunted Command, you want to get those passives. Werewolf, all your werewolf passives, all your werewolf abilities. When you get the morph disc, go pack leader, you'll stay in werewolf form longer. So nothing from there. Evocation recovery from light. If you do have light, I'm running light Bloodspawn for the Undaunted Metal passives. All your medium armor, shuffle, you're going to need that. Your weapon passives, of course, and all your class passives, you want to get that. So let's go ahead and hop into the abilities. Ransack, this is a instacast DPS ability that reduces armor. It also increases your armor, and you also get healed because you have the master weapon. Our number 2 ability is Invasion. This is a gap closer, and it does a nice little bit of damage also, but the stun is really long. It works really well. Defensive stance. This reflects spell projectiles. It also increases block mitigation and block cost by 8% when you have it slotted. Vigor. This is a really good heal over time ability. This coupled with Rally, Ransack, and a Master Sword, you really don't take much damage. Reverberating Bash. This is a hard CC within a hard CC. You actually stun them for 2 seconds and then they become disoriented, and while they're disoriented, you can CC them again, as this ability works really well. And it also reduces healing by 30%, so if you get somebody low and you don't want them to heal back up to full, this will help you a lot. Ultimate is Flawless Dawbreaker. We have this slotted. It's a good ultimate. It does a nice bit of damage. It's insta cast. It also doesn't cost much, 80 ultimate. And on top of that, it increases your weapon damage by 8% while you have it slotted. Onto the two-hander bar. Number 1 ability, Boundless Storm. This is a dot. It increases your spell damage. It increases your spell resistance, your armor. It increases your movement speed by 40%. This is going to help you get out of situations a lot. And the dot tick is going to proc Evil Hunter. We'll go into that in a second. Caltrops, same thing. Another dot. It's going to proc Evil Hunter. It's going to proc your Red Guard passive if you are a Red Guard Adrenaline Rush. It's going to do a nice little bit of damage. But most of all, you want it to proc that Evil Hunter and snare people. Shuffle, increased dodge chance by 20%, also prevents snares for up to 3.5 seconds. This also removes Talons, so pro tip. Number 4 ability, Rally. This is a main heal. You're not going to be using this much, but you do want to have this on because it is a heal, and it also increases your weapon damage. You want to keep this on. If you are running two-hander, if you're running dual wield, you want to switch Rally out and you want to use Crit Surge. Because Crit Surge is going to give you increased weapon damage, and it's also going to heal you for every crit. And it'll heal you for 60% of the damage if you do crit. So if you're not using two-hander, swap out Crit Surge if you have a bow or dual wield. Evil Hunter. This has a chance to do 4,000 damage every time you attack somebody with any attack, whether it's a dot tick, Caltrops, Boundless Storm, Twinsisters, whatever you're hitting them with, you have a chance to proc Evil Hunter. 15% on undead and danger, 4% on humans or anything else. Each attack also restores 840 stamina. So this is also going to help you with your stamina management. You already have high recovery. It just helps a lot. It also increases your crit while slotted if you are on your two-hander bar. And you can see danger and undead. This ability is amazing, highly underrated. Werewolf transformation. This is the ultimate we have on this bar. Before you go on a werewolf, you want to buff up with every ability on this bar, even throw your Caltrops down. Go on a werewolf form, smack people, you do so much damage. Werewolf form is amazing on this particular build. So we're going to go ahead and go over the champion tree. Guys, if I missed anything, you can always ask me in the comment section or message me in game. So let's go ahead and go over the champion tree really fast. I know I don't usually go over the champion tree, but this time I made an exception because Stamina Sorc is something that's rather new to most people. So Warlord, you want to go for 8% in that at least. Mooncalf, 12%. Tumbling, you want to stack into this once you stack at least 12% in a Mooncalf and 8% in a Warlord. Nothing in Lord. Hardy, Elemental Defender, you want to stack at least 10% into both of these if you can. Block Expertise, this is going to help you a lot. You need block expertise. You can stack up to 20% if you want into that. Mighty, 48 points will get you 15%. 1 point in a piercing, and then start stacking into precise strikes. Blade Expert. The reason why I stacked into this is because, one, you do use blades. You do a lot of heavy and light attacking with this build. So you want to stack to about 10.8%, just 30 points. because you unlock this passive right here. While blocking, grants a 15% chance to return 3,368 damage to the attacker when you block a melee attack. You're going to be blocking a lot with this build, and this is just all going to come together with Twinsisters. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the build. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to hit me up in the comment section down below. Like, subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys really soon with my Nightblade build, and I'm going to start working on how to PvP like a boss because it's been a while since then. Thank you guys for all the support. See you guys soon on Twitch, and I'm out of here.